Welcome back, guys. Today's video, I'm going to give you tips to make corners. Enjoy the video. First tip is make sure you're using the best kicker from the corner. If you have multiple players that can take the corner, but make sure the person who's taking the kick from the corner is a short player because you don't want a tall player taking the corner kick. Have tall players heading the ball and short players taking the kicks. Now, first piece taking is balanced. And this is where everyone in the pitch next to the goal, most players have their piece unbalanced. And not every corner is going to be easy to make. Sometimes you'll make the corner and sometimes you'll miss the corner. It's a part of the game and you can't complain. And even though this is a training drill, if you didn't make the header, try your best to get the ball back. It will help you get another chance to score. And piece strategy is 6-yard box. And this is where you have around 6 players in or near the box, ready to header the cross and score a goal. Watch closely and watch to understand the difference. You can also rewind to see again. And as always, you won't be able to make the header or score most of the times. Always try your best and pray you make it. Now let's move on to the next set piece strategy. And this one is train. Watch slowly and closely to their actions. This is where most of your players rush and try to header the ball inside the goal. This is one of the best options. If you got a short players like Neymar or Roberto Carlos, for the swiping, make sure you swipe low. Now, for the swiping, make sure you don't make these mistakes. For example, swiping too high or swiping too low. And also, don't swipe too wide, because then the ball will fly over all the players and go out of bounds. So always be careful and take caution when swiping. And also, make sure you have the right player for taking the kick. For example, make sure you always using that player best foot. The best position when taking corners is make sure you're the right position. I prefer shooting with your right foot because swiping becomes easier. But that's what I use. You may be different and do what you like. But always remember, it's hard to score when there's too many defenders crowded near the goal. Therefore, it's best to hit that header. Now, my recommendation is go to training and practice, taking corner kicks and try different players and see what works and what doesn't work for you. Also, don't keep taking corners without anything. Try to perfect your swiping. Yes, swiping is very important to score off corners. Always have that curve when swiping. This is what works for me. One of the most underrated swipe is the straight line. So you basically swipe like you're swiping up to that spot. And that spot you want to swipe is the open spot. And sometimes you may not get that open spot because there's going to be a lot of players there, packed. And of course, anything can happen. And if you get the ball to you, make sure you aim at a good spot and score that baby. And I understand there's left-handed corner takers, and personally, I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. I tried it in a real game and it worked for me, and I 100% recommend it. I'm just saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I may have just hit the biggest glitch shot of eFootball 25. You can't do better than this, sorry. But this is probably the best header that happened in eFootball 25. And I tried again, left-handed corner, and oh boy, this worked in my favor again, so I probably move on to left-handed corners because I like it now, and I'm Ben for real. But that's the end of the video, guys. I want to thank y'all for watching this video, and I hope y'all like it, and subscribe for more eFootball content.